Hello everyone, and welcome back to Thimbleweed Park. In the previous episode we learned about this geezer, Franklin Edmund, who happens to be dead. And there is a speck of dust, which I cannot get, because he is not a corporeal gentleman.
I need to stay focused and solve this murder so I can do what I need to do.
Whatever you say, my friend. Now let's go back over here with Reyes, and we'll grab that speck of dust just while we... Well, I remember where it is. You can see Franklin there, just sort of outlined. So what we're going to do next... Oh, she was there all along. Well. Oh yes, because she got scared at the drinking fountain. So what we're going to do next is have a look at our notebooks, and we'll give him his one back, because why not?
Oh, my notebook. I thought I'd lost that for good. These means a lot to me. Thanks.
Okay, so find the murder weapon, fingerprint the murder weapon, get the Fingertron report, find the ID for the victim, blah blah blah, Facetron report, find the ID for the victim in the hotel. We have the key card for his hotel room, and we haven't actually been in there yet, have we? So we'll go and do that.
The doors are closed.
Okay. Oh, I've got to wait for it to come all the way back down again. So, yes, I'd realised that we didn't actually even go into the victim's hotel room.
Well, back to work, Aboo.
Back you go. We'll go in there and we'll get that. Now, bearing in mind, when we played as the victim in the intro of the game, it did say in his to-do list, leave your ID at home, so in your hotel room, so no one sort of knows where you are. So it's 503... use 503 and 503. Here we go. Oh, there's a pillow bear. One of Franklin's pillow bears. And here's a passport.
It's a passport. It's a German passport for Boris Schultz.
Boris Schultz. So now we have his ID. So in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to work through the to-do list of things for the arrestron. And we are going to hopefully be able to sort of feed all the evidence through the computers in the town hall and arrest someone for this murder in this episode. That's the plan. So the next thing is find the murder weapon, right? And for that we need this, the chainsaw of expectation.
It's pretty rusty and totally out of chainsaw gas.
So we
Definitely
need...
not the murder weapon. No missing body parts.
Yeah, so we need chainsaw gas, and we're going to find that at the Edmund mansion. If we just zip all the way around here, I'll just quickly take a drink. Here we go.
Diggin'!
That guy is still digging. Let's pick up the gas can.
Diggin'! Diggin'!
That is actually all we need to do. We'll just use the gas can with the chainsaw.
All gassed up.
Oh
I
yeah.
Can't reach that.
All gassed up. Now we'll go back to the bridge. And if you remember at the very beginning of the game, just to the right of the body, there was that log near where we found the chainsaw, which is blocking the sewer entrance. We're going to go and chainsaw the shit out of it right now. The body is still there, pixelating nicely. And we'll zip all the way over here, and here we go. Perfection itself. So we are in the sewers. And if you remember, the evil violin music was coming from the sewers. This is where Boris Schultz was knocked out and presumably killed. So this is where we are going to find our murder weapon. Use the light switch, and in this section, this is quite reminiscent of LeChuck's Fortress from Monkey Island 2, and also kind of the sewers from the same game. It's just a lot of fairly linear things. Screens, and there is basically just one linear way around, but we're going to try and do this reasonably methodically by going from left to right and exhausting each side passage that we come across. We will also find quite a few specks of dust in this area, so I am probably going to miss at least one. But I will pick up the ones I immediately see. It's not hugely important to me to be getting them in this walkthrough. This walkthrough does not include the locations of every speck of dust if you want those achievements. I'm sure you can find a guide somewhere for those as well. This walkthrough is mainly just for my own commentary. I assume you find that entertaining, or else you wouldn't be watching, right?
I gave up looking at dinosaurs when I was 8 years old. Didn't everyone?
Ooh, snide. Okay, we'll carry on to the right. Like I say, if we come across a back passage, we will go up it and exhaust all of the passageways within that passageway. And then we'll come back, backtrack and carry on going to the right. Eventually, we will come to where we need to be. So, this is a dead end. Oh no, there's another back tunnel here. So when this gets to a dead end, I need to go back and then right, and then back and then right. This is where it starts to get very confusing. Okay, well this is actually exactly where we need to be.
My nose tells me that my eyes don't want to look at that. I don't have a warrant for stinky shoes. Looks like it's lost a couple of strings. I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin.
Okay. So, bear in mind, let's have a look here again at the notebook. Small hole in the back of the head, origins unknown. Hole in the victim's head doesn't look like a gunshot, more like a puncture from a sharp object. Here is an ice pick. This is our murder weapon. We've got the murder weapon, but we also need to fingerprint the murder weapon, and we did pick up a fingerprint kit. I think. Did we? Or was that Reyes? No? Did we just not pick it up yet? Oh, I was sure I got that one. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, also...
Detective Angela Ray, Senior Agent.
We're going to take...
my badge.
Yeah, we're going to take these magic mushrooms too.
I'll just grab a little for later.
Oh yeah. Gotta love the magic mushrooms. I guess I'll just spend a little bit more time in here picking up some specks of dust and just cleaning out these sewers for the good of the community before I continue. We're making pretty good time so far in this video, so I think we should be alright to do everything and get someone arrested. And that will end this act of the game as well, so very good indeed. I like it.
A fridge. In this case, I'd consider labeling it as a potential floating coffin. If I open the door, it will just sink.
A good point, well made, Agent Ray. I really like Agent Ray, that's why I've been favouring her over Reyes. And not that I don't like Reyes, but I just love the voice actress for Agent Ray. Really do. I think it's amazing. Okay, so we can carry on here, I guess. Don't think we've been down here yet, have we? Yeah, we've not, because there's a speck of dust. And there's at least one speck of dust in this area which is hidden in darkness. I saw another one there. We'll get that in a second. Yeah, we'll just grab that. And this. And that. And go back. This is fun. Yeah, there's one of these dark sections where like there's a speck of dust hidden in the darkness, and you have to actually pixel hunt for it, which I think is really great because the specks of dust are like a pixel hunting in-joke. Oh, I've been there. I've been here as well. Okay, cool. So backtrack. Did I go in there? Yep, that was a dead end. Can I backtrack and then go right? Yes. I think that's it.
It's a sturdy, impenetrable gate.
Good enough for me. Let's go back all the way back. Just gonna zip all the way through the sewers and keep going all the way. all the way back. It's a really good thing that you can sprint in this game. There we go. And now we can leave this horrible place.
An article from 1972 about the factory fire, but the text is faded, so I can't read it. If you are reading this, turn back immediately. Sewers are no place for people who bother to read signs on walls. An ad for Smart Buy Electronics. Buy 6 for the price of 1. No wonder they went out of business. By Howard the Duck at the Laserdisc Chalet. Signed by crowd member number 453, Ron Gilbert.
Howard the Duck, Jesus, that's one of the things from the 1980s that's better left forgotten, I think. If you don't know about Howard the Duck, then definitely have a Google into that, but I warn you that it's a Pandora's box that you may not want to open. Unfortunately, the Laserdisc Chalet is somewhat of has a bit of unfulfilled potential, but Ron Gilbert did say that they were planning to develop some of arcade games as like free DLC and build them back into the games arcade so you can actually go in. Anyway, what have we got to do now? We've got the murder weapon, we need the fingerprint kit. Let's go to Main Street, go in here, and up here. Ooh, a speck of dust. Okay.
Just a bunch of files. There's a fingerprint book here. Just a bunch of files. This has fingerprints for everyone in Thimbleweed Park. Certified standard city-issued desk, but with no drawers. Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files. Just a bunch of files.
Alright then. Was it down in the coroner's office?
It's empty. It's empty. There's a fingerprint kit here.
Hey, we got it.
There's a fingerprint brush, a small amount of fingerprint powder, but it's missing the fingerprint tape.
So what we'll do is we'll use the fingerprint kit with the murder weapon. And you can see now it has fingerprints detected upon it. But it's missing the fingerprint tape, so we need to go and find some tape in order to actually record the prints. And where we're going to find that is at the Thimbleweed Park post office, which I think was on A Street, was it not? Yes, it was. Just on the counter here.
That tape is for official government business only. That tape is for official government business only.
Government business only. Speck of dust. I am a government agent. How did I get that last time? I can't even remember. We'll try it with him. Go back there. Sorry, I can't remember how we actually get this. I think I might have done it with one of the other random characters at this point, so we can always go and unlock those now.
That tape is for official government business only.
Okay then.
Well, take a look at this badge.
Let me see that. Ah, you work for the government, too. Okay, go easy on the tape. We're almost out.
Thank you.
Since you're with the government, I guess you're entitled to some tape. Just go easy on it. We're almost out.
Very good. Notice that down at the bottom here, you can't actually see right now. I'll have to sort of...
Excuse me.
There we go.
Be with you in a second. How can I help, Agent Ray?
You can see just here on this box, just behind where the text is, it says to W. Ed Edison, as in Weird Ed
Billy
Edison.
Town. I have eyes on you.
I'll be right there. Too much sorting to do.
That's obviously a Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle reference. Another thing that states that they sort of exist in the same world, you know? Okay, use the tape with the fingerprints. There we go, we've got the prints. We also have the fingerprint book. So, what else do we need? Oh yes, we need blood from the victim. Now, let me just check here. We don't have it yet. So, what we need to do is get something to get a blood sample from the corpse with. And in the most simple terms possible, all we need to do is go... Oh crap, this is the wrong way, isn't it? Shitting hell. Go back past YouTube. If we go this way, we need to go to the Quickie Pal and go into the bathroom, which is around the back here. And there's some evil eyes there.
It's turned off.
Which is actually just that dehumidifying unit thing. Okay, we just need to pick up some toilet paper. Great stuff. And now we'll go and use the map and go back to the corpse. And we'll use our toilet paper on the corpse.
That worked. I have a blood sample.
But it's dripping it. We need to dry it off now. And in order to do that, we just have to go back to where we were, the Quickie Pal. And back in here, use the dripping toilet paper with the hand dryer.
It's working. The paper is drying out.
For a good time, call Edna 3444. That's also another reference to Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle. I think you can actually call that in the phone book as well. Okay, so we've got... What do we need now? Done that, done that. Get the Fingertron report, get the Facetron report. Find suspicious item with blood on it. Now, all we need to do for that is the Willie T. Wino, the tramp who has Boris Schultz's wallet. That's the item that we need. And he said he wouldn't give it up until he gets a wallet to replace it with. And he name-dropped Ransom the Clown. So what we can do is go to, if I can find it, the old circus.
It's a rusty old padlock, and it's locked.
Open up! Federal agents!
Keep your panties on! I'm coming! Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. So take your dime store suit and good news pamphlets and stick them where the sun don't shine.
Ransom the Clown? I heard you know about a body by the bridge.
Jeez, no foreplay, Red? You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Not my style.
You can ask your questions, Toots, but I'm not saying I'll answer.
What do you know about the body by the river?
What body?
Earlier this evening, we found a body down by the bridge. We're investigating, and I was told you might have some information for me.
Nah, I heard some sirens before, but I figured they were headed for the mansion. That's where most of the up stuff happens.
What weird stuff do you know about at the mansion?
You want to find out about the mansion? You're gonna have to talk to some other idiot. I keep to myself, and the town folk leave me the alone, I'm not about to rock the boat. I don't pay rent here, and I can't go anywhere else after my ex-wife took me for everything I had.
Don't go anywhere. I'll be back.
Whatever, Red. Not like I'm going anywhere, but you're not getting inside without a warrant.
Now we can switch to Ransom. And,
Always time to do laundry later.
yeah, nice. Okay, cool.
That's a rare first edition of my fantastic comic book.
So in here is Ransom's joke book. and a load of pages which have been removed from it. Pick them all up.
Come back here. Hey! Stop! Damn broken window.
Cool. So that's kind of a homage to Monkey Island 2, I guess, right?
It's an attempted delivery notice. Package held at Thimbleweed Park Post Office for Ransom the Clown. I'm not gonna search the circus for you, Ransom. George the Postman. Well, you, Georgie, you lazy. It's Lil Beeper, my pet hamster. Looks very hungry.
Okay, so just to check here. Feed Lil Beeper, get the package, try and remove makeup again, find missing J-Book page, and specks of dust. So we need, so the post office package is what we need to advance, and in order to get that, we have to get Ransom to the post office, of course, and we can't do that until he feeds Little Beeper, and Little Beeper is going to eat this popcorn. There is a whole bag of popcorn which has been strewn around the circus, and we need to pick it all up, which sucks. But we can pick up the bag
I don't
here.
want to pick that up.
Okay.
I won't pick up some greasy, disgusting, inedible piece of popcorn if I can't put it in something.
Now will you pick it up? Okay, thank you. So now we can start picking these up.
Well, that's one. Lil Beeper loves this crap. Okay, 2. I can count. Am I really gonna pick up all this crap? The rat's having more fun at this than I am. Not even half full yet. This sucks.
Notice the rat just went inside the big top with a piece of popcorn there. You bastard.
Almost half full. Half full now. This is taking too long. At this rate, it'll be 1988 before I'm done. This is gonna take forever.
Okay then. So that is most of the puzzle done. Half full popcorn bag. It needs to be full in order for us to feed Lil Beeper. But if we go in here, we can pick up this mouldy cheese, and I'm sure you can work out where this is going. We need to use the cheese to lure the rat. And this bit, I'm trying to remember. Oh, hang on a second.
Tastes great on ice cream, too.
Fucking gross.
There's an inch-thick layer of dust on it. Hasn't been used in years. It's a box with a crank on it.
Nice. A snake in a box.
There's nothing inside but a couple of pennies.
Alright, so the exact kind of parameters of this puzzle are slightly... I'm trying to remember them. There are several holes here. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and so on. We have to watch where the rat takes the popcorn. I think it could be into any of these holes, but it's probably that one. So if we quickly use the mouldy cheese, he probably... No, he's not going to make it in time, is he? Okay, so now we'll go put the cheese down there and go out again and go in again. There we go. You can see that the rats here they much prefer the cheese, and so they have discarded this pile of popcorn.
It's a full bag of popcorn.
Excellent. Which was presumably inside their rat hole before. And now they've got what they want, and I've got what I want. Everyone is a winner. And we can go and feed our little microwave hamster, which is a Maniac Mansion reference. So here we go.
Here you go, Lil Beeper. Enjoy your crap.
Excellent. Now we can leave and go and get our parcel. And that should be everything for this chapter of the game.
That's where the Midway used to be. Now it's my garbage dump.
Lovely. How do we get out? Hey. Okay, good. So, we don't have a map, so we need to go to the overworld. And once you actually get the map for the first time, the Sheriff of Reno returns all the maps that he stole from the Quickie Pal. So with all of the other characters,
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
you can simply go into the Quickie Pal and pick up a map of your own like so, and so that means that all the characters can have one, which means they can fast travel from any location. Good times. And now we just need to go to the post office, which is not that way. It is on this street, A Street, all the way over, and then that should be everything we need. So, the postal order, there it is.
I'd better hold on to this.
Yeah, okay, not Reyes.
Hey, George, you lazy I want to pick up my package.
Let me see that. Okay, one moment.
And next time, deliver it to me in person. What do you think I pay my tax dollars for?
You haven't paid your taxes in years. Who do you think sorts all outgoing mail?
Well, you.
Nice. Let's open the package.
There's a note inside. Dear Mr. Clown, we hereby return your defective samples. The wallet seems to be made out of a rare endangered species of bird, and the candy dispenser sparks whenever you use it. Please do not contact us again. What a bunch of wads.
Something that sparks whenever you use it, without it, you know, that being its intended purpose. That is a classic adventure game item right there, isn't it? You know that we're going to use that later. Anyway, we can give the ransom wallet to Willie,
Buy me a drink?
who is conveniently right here.
Buy me some kombucha?
I have a brand new wallet that no one wants.
Oh, Ransom the Clown wallet. Thanks. Here's my old one.
What am I gonna do with this piece of
Change.
Great. What do I want with a bloody wallet?
Excellent. A bloody wallet. Now we just need to go back here. We need to get Ray back
I
here,
need to
don't we?
stay focused and solve this murder so I can get on with my plan.
Yeah, fine. You go back to Main Street. Ransom should be here. There he is. Give the wallet to Ray.
Whatever.
That should be everything we need. We just switch to Ray. I think she should have all of the information, all of the evidence and items that we need to use here. So, the Bloodtron 3000, we can put in the blood sample. And the bloody wallet. Okay. The blood on the wallet matches the body's blood with 100% accuracy. Superb. The Fingertron, we put in the murder weapon.
It won't fit in the slot.
No, we don't. We put in the fingerprint book and the fingerprints. Give me that. The fingerprint on the murder weapon belongs to Willie T. Wino with 100% accuracy. And the Facetron, we just need... Oh god, Ray has the picture, doesn't he? And he doesn't have a county map either. Just got to run back here. In we go. Down to the coroner. I see you there, speck of dust. I know I missed you before, but I'm not going to slip up again. Give the photo to Ray.
Sure, I'll carry your crap.
Not that I needed to, I could have just put it straight in the machine thinking about it. What fun. That in the Facetron. And the passport in the Facetron. Photo identified as suspicious German businessman Boris Schultz with 100% accuracy. That is everything we need, we just need to feed...
It's a very dark and smelly flight of stairs leading up to the door.
Lovely. We just need to feed those 3 reports into the Arrestron 3000, and that should be it for this act.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, of course. I forgot about that. We have one more task to do yet with the other character. How silly of me to forget this. So I guess I can keep this going on a little bit longer. It would be good to get this all done in one episode, even if it sort of starts ending up being a really long thing. But what we need to do is go over to the Edmund mansion, and this isn't the right way, is it? God. Well, I suppose as we're on the way, while we're on the way there, we can go and get a map for Reyes as well, so that this won't happen again in the future. So that's a silver lining, right? Right? Probably.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find...
Okay. Use the map. Go to the Edmund mansion. Pick up that speck of dust, which I missed before.
Dig in!
Dig in.
Better ring the doorbell.
Hello? How can I help you?
Federal agent. Are you kids doing drugs in here?
I'm sorry, this isn't a good time to chat. So, if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to my sister about the will reading before heading out. She's waiting for me in the library.
Well, okay. Just don't leave town.
Now we can switch to Dolores. And we can go and pick up that speck of dust which I just noticed on the stairs. We're not going to go into the library just yet. If we can avoid doing that, that will be useful. I think there are more specks of dust in this corridor as well, but not too bothered about those right now. There is one there I can see. Gonna go into Chuck's office.
It feels lonely without Uncle Chuck around. It's a receipt from the town's electronics store. 1 vacuum tube puller, paid in full.
That is all we need right now.
I'm not going to carry this big checkbook around.
Okay. And so...
Dig in!
Yeah, so he appears to have dug his way into the house now, which
Where the
is
hell
good.
have you been, Dolores? We're all here waiting for you so we can start the reading of Uncle Chuck's will.
Take a chill pill, Lenore. I had to answer the door. It was one of those federal agents.
I don't care if it was the flippin' Pope. Let's get on with it, sister. I want to know what I got.
Wait, I thought you said everyone was here. Where's the lawyer?
I don't know. I thought he was coming with you.
Oh, Lenore, you're useless. Has anyone tried calling him?
Well, maybe if you hadn't left town and broken Uncle Chuck's heart, we wouldn't need to call a lawyer to read a will. This is all your fault, Dolores.
Okay. Go talk to Lenore in the library. Well, I mean, we've sort of done that, so is that going to let us leave? I can see a speck of dust right there. Let's try and leave. Excellent. Next we go to B Street, I think. We have the receipt for Uncle Chuck's vacuum tube puller, and that's what we need right now. We're going to go into YouTube, and we're going to pick up a speck of dust.
Hi, Dolores. Oh, let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's YouTube. How can I help you?
Hi, Ricky. Here's an old receipt. Know anything about tube pullers?
I seem to remember a tube puller that we got from Smart Buy Electronics. We bought up all their inventory when they went under. Yes, here it is. This is a top-of-the-line tube puller. Your uncle always bought the best.
Yes, he did. Thank you, Ricky.
Okay, I can't remember exactly what type of vacuum tube we need, so we're just going to have to go and... Actually, you know, while we're here, it is probably good practice to go and get her a map as well.
Welcome to Quickie Pal. Can I help you find anything?
Shut up. Okay. Quickly go back to Main Street. We need to change the vacuum tube on the Arrestron for it to work. That's why we needed this tube puller.
There's no tube to remove.
Suspiciously missing tube.
There's no tube to remove.
Sorry about that, my phone rang. Okay, so there's a suspiciously missing tube right here. And the way we can go and find that is to use our county map and go back to the mansion. Back to the mansion! And we'll very quickly do this so that I can end this video before it gets too ludicrously long. And we'll go back into Chuck's lab. Okay. And he's just digging his way through the house, that guy. There is a vacuum tube. That's the one we want. Thank you.
It's a TX1138 tube, all fresh and shiny. It's a spare AT25 tube. I'd have to pick it up first.
Okay, good. So we have the AT25. That's the one we wanted. I need to make sure I actually leave with the right one. Zip all the way back over here. There we go. And back in here. Use the AT25 there.
That should fix it.
Thank you very much, Dolores. Now move out of the way. Now we can do it.
Arrest Lily Reno for the murder of Boris Lutz.
Oh, what have we here, Reno? Have our big city agent of Reno's actually solved the murder? I'll take that. Let's see what it says, Reno. Oh. Blah-a-reno, Blah-a-reno, oh, Blah-a-reno. Ah, Willie T. Wano. Just as I suspected, Reno. Yeah, I'll be right back. Willie, you are under arrest, Reno, for the murder of Boris Schultz.
Who? What?
Come with me, Reno. Well, Willie Reno, what have you got to say for yourself?
I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, Reno? These feds will break you. You want to close this case, Reno? Have at him.
Okay, who wants to play bad cop and who wants to play good cop?
Um...
I'll play good cop.
I'm the bad cop. And she's the good cop.
You're not supposed to tell him that.
Oh, not good cop, bad cop. I did it! I killed the man by the bridge just to watch him die.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I also kidnapped the Lindbergh baby.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I'm D.B. Cooper and I stole all the money.
Anything else you want to confess to?
I'm Jack the Ripper.
Okay, so these go on for a while and there's some pretty funny ones, but we don't have time to exhaust all of them right now.
I think we have enough to lock you up for life. You're going to the big house, Willie. Don't mess with the feds. I'm glad I caught the killer, and we can finally leave this stinkhole.
That's not such a bad place. I learned a lot from working with you, Agent Ray.
Yeah, I'll look you up if I'm ever at the home office in Albuquerque.
There is no home office in Albuquerque.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay, there we go, now we can leave it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Thimbleweed Park, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time where we take on Act 4, The Will. Take care everyone and goodbye.